Now to give you guys an HD look at my Gemeni TT-02 full manual direct drive turntable. Now this turntable is not top of the line. It costs approximately $180, and I bought this back in 2007 or 2008, back when I discovered records. And the very first time I discovered records were in my parents' garage in this very same house. And I do have pictures of that. I wish I still had those pictures. Those are gone now, unfortunately. But let's show you some of the controls here. Here's the stop and start button. The different speeds we have are 33 and 45 RPMs. Power button back here. Yes, this turntable is very dusty. Haven't used it in about a year and 3 months, approximately. Well, I haven't used it, but it's definitely worth it if you're into listening to vinyl records, or you're actually going to use it as a DJ and scratch with it. That's the term used. Here's the Stylus Arm and Cartridge. It does have the original factory cartridge on it. Here's the speed. You can play the record at whatever speed you want, whichever one desired. Target light. Now this target light did not come with in the package for the turntable, but logged many hours on this turntable. Should be playing it again here soon, since I do have some records I haven't played. Sorry about the lighting situation. There's just not a lot of light back here. I really wish there was more. But actually going to the trouble to hook a light up to this thing would take some time, and it's not really worth it to me, since me and my father don't use this record player that much. But it comes with a plate cover here. You can just lift that right up, and it's metal underneath. But that can you can take that off and wash that in the washing machine, and then dry it outside, you know, on a clothesline or on low heat in your dryer. Like I said, this is not the top of the line record player or DJ instrument, but it does play records well. The records sound pretty good, and I might eventually get a better cartridge for it. That's really all that I think that's the only thing that makes a difference. But this is an Ortofon cartridge, and I think the model number on there is FF-15 E. You can probably read it if this thing will focus. It's starting to. And I can't keep a steady hand with holding this thing with one hand, but it's an Ortofon FF-15 E. And then you have MK2 right down there, so that's pretty cool. But since this is a direct drive turntable, it will last much longer than a belt driven turntable, and that's one of the big reasons I bought this, for that feature and for the price. So all in all, it cost me $180 for this, plus the light, plus the preamp back here, which is going to make a big difference. If you don't have a preamp and you want to listen to records the right way and have them sound great, I'd recommend you do it that way. Because if you don't have a preamp or a built-in preamp in your record player, then it's just going to sound shitty, very, very tinny, and it won't sound crisp at all. It'll actually sound worse than a CD would on a pretty good system. But we have a decent setup here. Could use some better wires, but here's the Sony DVD player. We've had this for about 7 years, and I'll be reviewing all this stuff eventually. The Sony CD player, I think I've talked about some of this stuff before. The Pioneer VSX 1017 TXV, which is a very good receiver. Come down here and get a better look at it. But I will be doing videos, and there's my food. We'll be doing review videos of all of this equipment here. I know I've done some in the past, but with the new camera, better stereo sound, obviously they're going to be way better videos. So if you're looking for a turntable, I'd recommend this to people that are on a budget, or you're just getting into playing records, like I was when I first bought this. But you can adjust the angle and maybe the height of the actual stylus arm right here. So yeah, that's really about it. One day I might demo this thing for people, and and I will eventually get the serial number on this thing. and I'll put that in the description when I do that. It probably won't be, you know, the same day that I actually post this video, so be patient. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to make them, and I will get back to questions as soon as I can. And if you like what I have to offer on this channel, then go ahead and subscribe.